Angel stole $6,000 in a '92 Aerostar van from me. I love that van. You know, one year I got stuck in the snow with it, and I had to spend 5 hours inside of it until someone finally found me and pulled me out of a ditch. It was just me and that van. Kept me alive. It was about 5 years ago. I came to work in a great mood. After work, a group of friends and me, we were supposed to take a 5-day trip to Phoenix. We were going to go see Steely Dan live in concert. We planned this for over a year. I had about $6 grand in a fanny pack. It was all the money we had. We had saved up for the trip. I mean, we were going to go nuts. It was tickets, it was shirts, it was Slurpees, it was face paint, and specially manufactured shivs in case anything went down in the pit. I mean, have you ever been to a Steely Dan concert and they break into Reelin' in the Years? You got to be ready. It was just weird how it happened. Everyone at work knew I was leaving that day. I mean, it was Steely Dan. Go back, Jack, and do it again. Who didn't know about it, right? Anyway, Angel hears the rumor that the Foo are playing a secret show in Alaska. Alaska! At some bar. It was called the Lumberjack Log. Without any research about the show, she rushes into my office. She punches me in the face. I'm out. And she steals the keys. She's gone. She left with my Aerostar van, $6 grand in cash, and drives 3 days straight into Alaska. The Lumberjack Log turns out to be a gay bar. There's no secret show. The rumors, of course, they're completely false. The news report said that when she got there and found out, she went on a rampage. She just beat the hell out of everybody in sight. Wasn't considered a hate crime because, you know, she was mad about the Foo, so it was not the gay. She's never said sorry. She never paid me back.
I watched her murder a transient in cold blood. So it was like 4 years ago and we were at a dive bar, just having a beer. It was after a big day of yard sailing. So it was our favorite dive bar, walked in, you know, the usual, nobody's there, a couple of locals, and this one transient. Just this weird guy, looked like he rolled off a train, and for some reason, we sit next to him. So everything's rolling along fine and going along good until the Foo song comes on, and everybody knows you don't talk when the Foo's on, except for this transient. He mumbles something under his breath, something like Dave Grohl rhymes with Dave Mole, and that was it. Angel goes black with rage. She gently picks up her bar stool and all of a sudden she starts jabbing the guy in the chest until he's got him on the ground. So she's cut him on the ground. Then all of a sudden she gets this pair of Ford Aerostar car keys out of her pocket. I think she got them at the yard sale. So Angel's got these Aerostar keys and she's stabbing him in the ear over and over. And the guy, right there on the floor, has a heart attack. Probably died of fear. I know, I was scared. I watched him die right in front of me. No one in the bar had the guts to rat her out. They think the same thing might happen to them. I can't say I blame them. Still haunts me, that image, to this day, though.
Man, why do I gotta wear this? Why can't you just put me in a dark room like they do on MSNBC?
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Just turn the lights off. I feel like a jag-off in this thing. And change my voice, too. Make it something like real deep, you know?
Don't put my name on this. Seriously, don't put it on there. She doesn't remember. She was really drunk when it happened, and I don't want her to remember. Ever. Alright, so anyways, there was like 4 of us, and we were interns, and it was about 5 years ago, and Angel had us doing the regular, usual radio stuff, you know, like polish her Foo CDs, or frame her Foo posters, you know, stuff like that. Anyways, one day she went on this, like, biblical bender because she found out Dave Grohl was getting married or had a girlfriend or something like that. And this one time, she made us drive to Canada to change a tire on an old Ford Aerostar. I guess it was like her friends or something like that. She was going to Alaska for a Foo Fighters concert. I don't fucking know. So about 2 weeks into this whole escapade, she calls us into her office. And she was so hammered, you could barely make out what she was saying. But in her slurring, she told us that we needed to go to LA and get a lock of Dave Grohl's hair. Apparently, she built a cloning machine where she was going to clone Dave Grohl. We later found out it was just a toaster with the sign, an arrow pointing down, saying, "Clone Dave here," where the toast goes. So I was new to radio, and I figured, what the hell, let's do it. So we all loaded up in the Ford Aerostar van, rolled our asses down to L.A., showed up to the Rainbow Bar, where we knew that Dave would probably be hanging out with Lemmy. The only problem is, Lemmy's fucking crazier than Angel. He could see this coming from a mile away. It's probably because she made us wear these pink shirts that say Dave's DNA here. Yeah, I know, right? So Lemmy gets up, starts putting the boots to us, you know, trying to protect Dave. And I mean, these are super awesome boots, like, go ahead and stomp on my face kind of awesome. Lemmy beat the shit out of us. So after it was all said and done, the bar called the cops, and I spent 3 days in jail for that.
I heard a rumor one time that when Angel decided to have a child, she was going to make sure that when her child was born, it was born on the exact same day that Dave Grohl was born. She actually purposely held the child in her womb so that it would be born on Dave Grohl's birthday. It's like 4 days short. The child had gotten so big, they had to break her pelvis to get the baby out. I don't think this is a joke. Like, I'm not being funny right now. I'm pretty sure that's true. But in all seriousness, this Foo Fighters show and this Motorhead show is epic. It's the biggest thing I think we've ever been able to be a part of. And here's the cool thing. Everybody that sees us on the streets or calls up is like, oh my God, thank you so much for bringing the Foo Fighters here. Thank you so much for bringing Motorhead here. We know how much Angel loves this band. It's a dream come true for her. And it is. It definitely is. But what some of you don't realize, I don't think, is that we didn't bring him here. You did. You guys are the coolest rock fans in the entire world, and I say that with 100% honesty. You see all these bands that hit the stage and they're just blown away. They can't wait to come back. They tweet about it. They Facebook about it. They tell other bands and they show up here. And that's how, in Missoula, Montana, with the #1 album in the entire world, the Foo Fighters will take the stage. So, while it is an amazing dream come true, I just want to stop and say thank you to you. And Angel wants to say thanks. She would right now if she wasn't at home throwing up from excitement. She's seriously losing her mind over this. This is so big for her. And I know she thanks you so much. And I tell you, man, we can't wait. This is going to be a big one.
You know I'm going to lose. I got plans for fools. But that's the way I like it, baby. I don't want to live forever. And don't forget